I've been looking at our first media edit of Todd, and I'm going to discuss if our media piece conforms or challenges other horrors. Firstly, the title sequence to the series of Durham County, which was made in 2007, has used montage editing throughout. This makes the sequence hard to explain as not much links together. These shots I am showing you have all been inspired by this. The first shot we really came to like as it was quite dark because of the trees without leaves. The second shot we liked as it was quite disorientating because they were from unusual angles. And the third shot we liked because of the close up to the water was also disorientating. All of these shots can be perceived as quite cold images. In our opening scene, we challenge other horrors as the first thing we're introduced to is a romantic subplot when the character Todd says I love you too and also texts his girlfriend about the car breaking down. This also helps the audience understand that he is not a bad character. However, it is not unusual for an opening scene for a horror to have a subplot in, as it creates a normal setting for the audience to feel comfortable in. This is quite similar to the first scene of Insidious, which is where we got our inspiration from where the mother and child are cuddling and discussing the move they're about to have, which makes the audience feel comfortable and that nothing bad is going to happen. In our second scene, the creepy music box was inspired by the woman in black. In the two sound clips I'm going to play for you, they both from the opening sequence of The Woman in Black and Todd, it is quite clear where our inspiration is from. This is the one from Todd. And this is the one from The Woman in Black. These are both conventions of a horror as they create a tense atmosphere. There is also a feather shot in this scene. The feather in this scene was inspired by the Blair Witch Project star. It is also later shown in the film that it has significance. We also felt as if it was quite a creative shot as it was also quite disorientating. In the final scene, there is quite jumpy editing which conforms to the conventions of horror as it builds more tension and makes the scene look scarier. The flashes of light on the girl's face and restricting what the audience can see is a convention of horror as it keeps the audience interested as they want to know what is happening. The flashbacks of the girl opening the box made it slightly clearer to the audience of the connections. This is more of a challenge of horror as they usually try to confuse you as much as possible. The camera almost looks like it's handheld, which is also very similar to the Blair Witch Project.